All right, so here it is. I've been eyeballing this thing since they came out earlier this summer, but there was like a 3-month lead time on these things showing up, and they're prepaid. I didn't really feel like shelling out the money at the time and waiting 3 months for one, so I waited. Basically, this was a Black Friday sale, and I found this thing for $500 off, and I only had to wait 2 weeks. So waiting for my kid to get home, help me unload this thing. Unfortunately, it's starting to get dark, and yeah, so it'll probably be this weekend before I get a chance to open it up and play with it. But there's a bunch of the stats on there. All right, so I got the tailgate down, and I kind of slid this thing over, and let me tell you, she's not light. So I noticed, let's see if you guys can see this little sticker right here. It says 100 pounds plus. Yeah, that's no joke. So I was trying to figure how we're going to get it from here all the way down to here. And I remembered that my kid, let's see if we can get some light there. We go. So my kid is on call tonight, and he drives a rollback. So what I'm thinking is I can basically back the bumper of my truck up close to the back of his rollback, and we should be able to slide it over or even use the winch off the rollback. And once we get it onto the rollback, then we can do what a rollback does and roll back and basically just set this thing on the ground. And once it gets on the ground, I got a heavy duty dolly that I could get underneath the pallet and then move it, put it away for the night. And then hopefully either tomorrow evening or maybe might have to wait till this weekend, till Saturday, and see what this thing's all about.
Actually, I think if we drop it down. There you go. I just didn't want it to get stuck in the plastic. He's a little heavy, huh? All right, let me get the truck out of the way.
Stay on their chains.
And that's that. Morning. Well, as you guys can tell, well, to start off with, this is Saturday, so I got the welder on Thursday, and yeah, I just didn't get a chance to even unbox it. And for, imagine first thing this morning that I'd be kind of like a kid on Christmas morning wanting to run out and open the box and play with my new toy. Well, I was got up, was drinking my coffee, checked the weather, and because there was a word that we were supposed to get a little rain coming this next week, so I looked, and yeah, we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain starting, I think, late on Sunday. I might have to work most of the day Sunday, so I decided that I should probably go and get the material to do my lean-to kind of a awning kind of deal for my little shed here. So I got a place to keep my welder out of the weather for the most part, because I really don't have any more room in my shed. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to run to the local hardware store, pick up some 2x4s and miscellaneous hardware that we're going to need. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We got to do our priorities. Hopefully I can get this thing taken care of pretty quick, and then we can get into the welder and see what it's all about today. So let's get to getting. All right, hold on a minute. Okay. Made it back from the hardware store. So basically the plan is, where's the roof line? There it is. So I don't know if you guys can see. So, you know, this thing's got a little step in it. From the top here comes down about 2 feet. Then it has like a little elevation drop down here to the edge. So we're going to come back up about here somewhere and just make a little roof that kind of comes out somewhere about right here, maybe a little further. It's gonna be about 8 by 8. Picked up some corrugated tin so we can get a little roof, and then we're gonna get this little area back here. There, that stuff back there. Get that stuff kind of cleaned up, moved out of the way. So I got a place to keep the welder and other miscellaneous parts and tools that I don't want to be out in the weather. And so yeah, there's even like there's a grinder under there that I haven't used because it's covered up and I forget about it. So we'll get all this stuff situated in there, get us kind of a little work area for this winter. Yeah, that's about it. All right, well, she's about 99% done, at least for what I'm doing today. So you can see just a pretty simple little awning type setup here. I'm gonna get this all cleaned out down here and have a nice place to put my tools so they're out of the weather. Eventually I want to somewhat block off that back wall, you know, to keep some of the blowing rain and whatnot, and then pretty much the same on this this front side here. It's not gonna be fully enclosed, but it'll be enough that, you know, even if the wind's blowing and raining, it should keep most of it out. And then up there for now, I'm just gonna roll the tarp back over, but I'm probably gonna do a little extension from the gable over and just do a little overlap right there, and should be good. This side on the top, right up there, about halfway through, a branch fell from out of this tree and put a big dent in it, so it leaks. That's why I got the tarps on it, but I'm pretty sure the other half is okay. But I'm gonna probably just do this in stages and pretty much just kind of re-roof this whole little shed here. Well, we ran out of time again. I guess you're gonna have to tune in for part 2, and we'll see if we can get this welder fired up, tested, and give it a quick review. Thanks for following. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring that bell for notifications, and most importantly, be safe, and we'll see you on the trail.